Hi guys, Frazin here. Today we are starting a new series, a really new series, and you can probably already tell what we are going to do. Minecraft, it's for the... I was already busy on my old channel with Minecraft Survival, but since I took over Kozak's channel, I was like, why just not do it all over again? So it's going to be a modded survival. I don't know if you can call it heavy modded, but there's like 15 mods, and they're all different. They all do different things to spice up the gameplay a little, because survival is just old for me, because I've already been doing that 2 years now, and I just want some new things. So let's just don't do that anymore, and I just want some new. I just want to have some new things, and basically what we are going to do in this video is actually look into what we are going to be. We are going to look into the mods we got, or I downloaded. So I got a screenshot right here in front of my face, so I can see what I'm doing, or so I can know what I'm about. But not all the mods that I got on here are actually the mods that I actually installed, because there's like 18 mods, and 15 of those mods actually got through because I was doing some shit went just wrong. You can clearly see there's some things here. I don't know what these are. These are like seeds or something. But to start off with, we got a tree capitator. What is a tree capitator? Well, let's just take a look, and we're going to do a sapling. We're going to need a sapling and some bone meal for that. So, bone meal and an axe would be nice. An axe. Yeah, you can clearly see that there's a lot of other things, but I will be going over those shortly. So let's not do that yet. If you can just, thank you. See, as you can see, this is a really big tree, and what this mod basically does, this is already a mod review as well. If I'm survivaling and I'm like, hey, I want to cut this tree down, I'll just do this. Why is it working so slowly? This X. Perhaps that is one of the other mods, but this is what a tree capitator does. You just need to have one of those. You just need to get the block that is underground. You just need to break that, and the entire tree will just break. And this is a nice mod to have. And I am basically going to use it, because I always hate to wait. And as you can see, I got 13 wood, 6 saplings, or yeah, 5 saplings from it, and an apple. So it's a really fast way to actually cut the trees you are on about. So, and then we got the next mod is we're going to need to go into game mode creative for that again. So let's just put these things away, and we need to. There's like backpacks. I also did these type of backpacks. I don't know how this mod works. I've never actually seen it before. But all I can say is this just spicing up the inventory for a little bit, and it has like 70 of new backpacks and things like that. God damn it. It has like 70 new backpacks, and they all have their own separate features. I'm not going all over them, because I haven't seen anything myself, you know. I'm basically doing this, going to do the survival to actually learn something from these mods myself, because most of the mods I haven't used, and some I haven't even heard of. Then we have the Armorer's Workshop, and yeah, it's here. I don't know what the hell this does actually. Oh, you can make your own blocks with this. So I don't know how this works. I will be figuring that out when we are ready for this. Then we got Bibliocraft. Was this on there as well? Yeah, this was a sort of decoration to your home. I also don't know how these type of things works, but you have like these shelves and these things you can add to your house to make them to make it look more nice. And what I also like about this mod is that it actually shows what type of things there are in here. And this is like a really not a big shelf. And there's also this thing where you can put your weapons in. And there's fuck ton of more things, but I'm not going over them. I also had the damage indicators mod, but I basically didn't want to actually have that, so I deleted it. Then we have the Deco Craft. Same thing as the Bibliocraft. It basically adds... I don't think the Deco Craft actually worked. What's this? No, this is another model for the Bibliocraft. It's the lighting. It actually works, all of it, so that's cool. The Food Plus mod. So this is the Food Plus mod. It actually has like a fuck ton. It adds a fuck ton of new weapons, new armors, and basically new food. That's what it's supposed to be. And I haven't seen this mod. I haven't tried it before, but you can clearly grow things like kiwis, cherries, coconuts, walnuts, and other things like that. You can have toast now and rice, and I don't know how this. I also don't know how this mod works, but we are going to find that out. The Iron Chest mod is actually a mod that adds new chests in it. I don't see it, so I think I deleted it. Chests? No, I don't see it. So I think I deleted that mod. So okay, let's Lucky Block. Is it? Yeah, this one is still on it. This is basically one of the mods I like better. Let's just put like 4 of these. This is like this is based on the Mario blocks, and when you break this, something random will pop up. So perhaps this, a lucky villager. This will be. This has a fuck ton of good armor, full armor set and shit for diamonds. Yeah, you go to the village, but this will be the ore spawn lucky block soon. I will make some changes to that because there's also a lucky block thing, a lucky block ore spawn mod, and ore spawn is basically the last mod we're going to cover because that is the mod. What is this all about? We got the hell? Oh, the axe and some diamonds. I've never seen this one actually. All these chickens and shit. And leather armor. You can get crap things and you can also get good things. Like I said, the lucky villager, but you can also get things like, well, there's your problem. I didn't know this was going to be happening. Well, but that is indeed my problem. So we're going to game mode. You can only open these if you are in game mode creative, by the way. Oh yeah, survival, I mean. Then the next is the Miner Blade Battle Gear 2, it says so on here, but I actually deleted that as well because I figured it's not for me. More bows is next, and this basically adds new bows to it. With all their own type of things. This one just does adds flame things. Just adds flame to it and shit. Like I said, I'm not going to cover everything. It just adds new bows with all the type of advantages and shit and better, stronger. I don't really know how to call it. Mr. Crayfish Furniture mod. This actually adds some nice furniture to it, and it really actually does add some nice furniture. I mean, look at it. And I don't know how this works, but there's also achievements for everything you do, so you need to have a water source under the block. The tap is unused to it. To use it. Yeah, they also have all their own achievements. You has mail. Successfully set the owner mailbox to the King Pickle. And you can actually do this. This all actually works, so I don't know what this hammer is for, so let's just throw it all away. Like I said, I don't know how half of these things work, or how I supposed to build them, but they're nice to have or do things with, so That's what this mod is all about. This was actually the Crazy Craft, actually the leftovers of the Crazy Craft mod pack. And this is, like I said, this is what's left of it. And let's see, I also had not enough items, but I also just deleted that because I don't need it. And now I need it again, but of course the usual Optifine, everybody uses that mod. It doubles your FPS and things like that. No, we are almost to the end. Is Pandora's box still on there? I don't think so, isn't it? No. Pandora's box is also gone. Security craft, I also had this one, but it's also gone. I just deleted that. And the Ospawn mod is the biggest mod that I have on here right now. And this adds a fuck ton of new blocks, weapons, weaponry, everything. New dimensions even, and whatever. So let's just try and go to a new dimension, because the only thing I see is like this. The ants come out of this. This is an ant nest. Let's just try and see if they actually get out. No, not you. But the ants actually teleport you to a different dimension. So if this, like, gets out, that'd be nice. That'd be nice if you can get out of there. But if you right click on an ant, it basically teleports you to the dimension, to another dimension, and in that dimension there's new things to explore. And then you also have the mobs like these things. Let me see, where is he? This one's basically going to make me lag, so I'm not going to spawn it right now. That's for the end. But like I said, it's one of the biggest mods out there. That they weren't really coming out, so just killed it. So I can make a detailed home with everything, and I hope I'm going to actually make a good series from it. From this. You know, and I hope you guys support this as well. And there's also, like I said, in the Ospawn mod, there's also other monsters, like the king. This is a three-headed dragon, like a hydra or something. A hydra dragon is, I think, that's what I call it. And what he does, the king, is basically a boss, one of the strongest bosses ever in Minecraft that you can actually add to, and it's really hard to take him down. Of course, that's why he's hard. So like I said, it's hard to take him down, and he has like 7k lives, and it takes a fuck ton of time if you don't have the correct armor. And he drops the royal, he drops these things. Hold on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He drops the royal armor, and these things have the most OP things ever. I mean, protection X, fire protection. You can do whatever you want, but you cannot get through this armor, even if you tried. And this sword is, I think it's... I made a screenshot, didn't I? Nope. That was the screenshot, god damn it. But this sword is actually... It looks small, but it's actually, even when you see it on the screen, is going above my pay rate. You can... Yeah, I forgot. It was F5? Yeah, it was F5. This is how big this sword is. You can't even fit it on the screen. And there's also multiple big swords and things like that, and they all have their own stuff they can do, and this thing basically does a fuck ton of damage. So let's try and spawn the king. I'm not going to attack him or something, but I'm just going to spawn him, and then we'll end this episode right here, so I can move on. I don't want to be laggy, so I'm just going over here. These lucky blocks actually also spawn randomly, but you can also just make them. And this, it also features girlfriends, by the way, that Ospawn mod, for some reason. And this, armor actually makes you float, so you don't have to worry about dying anymore. How are you doing? you can actually kill them. But if you want to, these girlfriends can actually be, like I said, or like the name says, your girlfriend. And what can they do with that? What can you do with them? They are basically your attacking partner. If like a creeper or like a wolf or a jackalope or something. I don't know how that thing is called. That cat or that dog, you know, things like that. I meant to do it in game mode. S. And you can also get things like that from it, XP bottles, and let's just spawn a king now. I'm actually going into game mode C because this thing, even with the correct armor, it's overpowered as shit. I don't know where you will be spawned. Wait, what the fuck? What happened? Something. Oh yeah, it's in peaceful. All hail. Why, you little shit? He's actually not little. Here he is. The king. It's like... What the fuck is that? This thing does massive damage to you. It's, like I said, it's one of the best bosses there is. Or one of the hardest to beat. Yeah, they also had like these little children. I don't know why the fuck he's doing this. Trying to attack me or something, but if I go in game mode survival, I won't be lasting long because I have never tried this thing. And look what he does. I mean, I'm just lagging as fuck right now. Oh, did you just see what he just... Where did this ice even come from? I mean, you can clearly see what he does is basically if he shoots it, he's a very strong attacker, just like the gas. And let's just keep it on peaceful now, so I can continue what I was talking about. All right, so he's going away or something. It's a fucking big guy. You can clearly see what he just did. I mean, I was like standing right here. And he was shooting everything and everyone. I mean, look what he did. In like the couple of seconds he was here. There's like holes in the ground everywhere. So if you spawn him, be sure not to do it close to your base, because even if it's underground like 70 blocks down, he will just do that to you and he will just go to the bedrock level. So... But yeah, we are going to try and get this armor, and there's also a fuck ton of other armors. I mean, just look at it. Chest plates. You can clearly see you have the ultimate chest plate, but the royal is actually better. The royal guardian chest plate, even though this is called the ultimate. I mean, I can show you the difference now. I think. This one has 5, 5, 5, but this one just has 10, 10, 10, 10, and 5. You won't be able to beat this. In whatever you try to do with it, you won't be able to beat this. But the mobs are actually... in the Allspawn mod are actually very strong. At least some of them. And that won't make them any... how am I going to say this easily? It's not going to be really easy to start a survival series, but hey, that's not your case, that's mine. And we are not going to stop this series if we die or something. I'm not like that. How did he get through the bedrock, actually? Is he like strong enough to get to the bedrock, or is that just... Was that just me? I didn't dig down, so it couldn't be me. But yeah, guys. I will see you later when the thing has arrived. I don't know why these ice balls are actually here. Perhaps he did that as well. But this is just what he did. What the hell is that? But you, like I said, you can clearly see what he just does to a little place, even if it's and it's just making you lag as fuck. So what I'm going to do is actually get this scripting, this I'm just going to get this video scripting and rendering so I can do it, and I'm going to make those lucky blocks so it drops ore spawns things as well, so I can just do that. You can also craft lucky blocks, actually. That's rather nice. So guys, leave a like for this first tutorial for this. This is partly a mod review as well for 18 mods. 18 of them in 20 minutes. And that's basically it for today. So guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!